Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, I want to do a nice soft look. Predominantly I want to try out some of the new makeup pieces I got in the Naturissimo calendar. There's going to be one or two that I won't play with because I've got two lip liners, so I'm going to play with one of those today. And then the mascara I want to wait until I've used up some of my other ones, got quite a few on the go. But some of the other base products I'm definitely going to get some use out of today. So yeah, we'll see how well they perform. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then please keep on watching. Okay, for foundation, I'm going to use the BB Burst from Kosas. This is one that I'm trying to get used up. I really want to purchase the Mascara True Skin foundation I tested a while ago because I really enjoyed it, but because obviously I bought the calendar, I'm trying to use up some of the products first, so I've got to use this up plus another one of my foundations before I'm allowed to purchase it. But as you can see, I've been wearing this on a daily basis at the moment for work. It is pretty much there, so yeah, I'm going to apply this for today. So quite a light coverage. I wasn't doing a too bad job at that spot. That's the first bigger spot I've had in quite some time. It's lasted quite a few weeks on my face. I can't complain because, like I said, my skin's been doing relatively well recently. Okay. Ooh. I was about to say I'm going to go in concealer next, but that's not concealer. This is concealer. So this is the Kosas Revealer concealer. I kind of switch between my Lolo Mineral one and this one. It kind of depends on how I feel. So I'm just going to pop this under my eyes, redness on my nose, a redness on my chin. I'm going to go over this here as well. And then I'm just going to take my little concealer brush from my Techniques and go ahead and buff that all in. And then we can start on some of the new products because a few of them are base products, not face products, so yeah. Okay, so before I go ahead and set anything, I'm going with a few of the new products that I've got because they are kind of more cream based. So the first one is from Rouge Francais, and this is a cream blusher in the shade Zenobie. So this looks like it's a really pretty soft pink. I'd say it's probably more like I'd use it more in springtime, summertime, but we're going to give it a go and have a little play with it today. I might actually just use my finger. If you watch the Advent Calendar unboxing, I said in that it reminds me, texture-wise, reminds me of the RMS lip to cheek. So yeah, let's go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and pat this on. Might do finger one side and brush the other to see which I prefer. It's quite a soft pink, so I think it's one you're going to want to build. Yeah, very soft. Almost disappears. Let me get a brush actually. I'm just going to go with the Real Techniques like this one. Let's pick some up on the brush. Okay, that's a little bit better. I think the fingers almost blend out too much. But still quite a very soft colour. See how buildable it is. So if you're darker complexion than me, this might not be for you, just because it's going to take, it's very soft and it's quite sheer. I feel like it's a lot of building to be done. I am feeling I'm going with a fair few layers to build up because I like something on the cheeks colour wise, but we'll go with the other side. I think brush potentially works better than the fingers. So that's the blush on. I just feel like it's one that's going to fade very quickly and not last particularly long, just because I had to build it up quite a bit to get some kind of colour. On the cheeks, if you're someone who likes just a tinsy bit of blush and not really into it, you might like this, but for me I think I like something that gives a little bit more pigment in a first instance. Not a lot, enough so I can kind of build up and it's not too intense, but it gives me something when I first apply. I mean, it's very soft, very pretty, but I'm just not sure how long that colour will last on the cheeks. We'll leave it for now and we'll see what it's like at the end when I've finished my whole look. The next face product to try is RMS, and it's their Living Luminizer. So this is very much just a clear balm, and it's quite shimmery. Well, not shimmery, it's quite, almost looks like a wet finish on the skin. So again, very similar texture in terms of that balmy gel finish, but it's very much more like a transparent look to it. So let's see. My face is quite glowy as it is, but we'll go in. I do think it's giving some glow. So I've already got quite glowy cheeks, but I can kind of see here where I've popped it. This one I think actually potentially could work for most skin tones, just because it is translucent, so there's no colour to it. And it's more just giving like that wet look to the skin. So we'll go the other side. I think this is one I'm going to play again when I'm wearing not quite a so glossy blush, but I'll pop some on the nose. I feel like it gives a very natural glossy finish to the skin. Put some in here. Well, yeah, you can see it on the nose there. You can see it just here. But yeah, now that one I actually quite like. I like the fact there's no real colour to it, so it's just really giving that skin that glow and that gloss without adding any colour to it. So I actually do quite like. I prefer that over the blusher for sure. I like that. Okay, now I'm going to do a bit of setting. Now actually, oh no, I was going to say I'm all out of setting powder because I've just finished up my Kosas one, which there should be an empty video coming soon, these shorts that I do. But actually I have got some left, a little bit left in this here. So this is the Illamasqua loose powder. So I'm going to use a bit of this to set my skin. And then yeah, then I really will be out of powder, so I need to decide to repurchase one I've already had, or do I try a new powder? You'll have to let me know. If you've got any good recommendations you want me to try, then yeah, pop them down below. But I'm just going to use my Real Technique setting brush for this. So I'm just going to set the centre portion, keep the rest very nice and glowy. That's definitely doing a very good job of setting and mattifying. So quickly going to do my brows. I'm just going to take my ABH palette, and I'm actually going to go back to chocolate because my hair's dyed a little bit darker now. So I'm going to go with the chocolate side on a Real Techniques eyebrow brush for this. I'm going to prep and prime the eyes. Going to take my Lolo eye primer for this. Okay, now on for the eyes. Like I said, I kind of want to do something quite soft and simple on the eyes, just because the last few looks have been quite intense and bold. So I'm actually just going to take some of, I'm going to go with this palette here, my Nude Matte Beauty Pay palette, which has done me very well. I'm going to go in with this shade here. This is Raw Sienna. I'm going to take it on a little fluffy brush. This is a Bedelium Tools brush. And I'm just going to pop this all over the lid. I'm just going to take a little bit at a time and just build it up so it's a nice wash across the lid and into the crease. Then I'm going to take some of Nothing Else to kind of do a bit of a blend at the top here, soften it slightly. Okay, then I'm going to go in with 100% Pure's Creamy Long Last Eyeliner. This is in a dark brown shade. I'm just going to run it a little bit along the upper lash line, mainly on the outer portion. I'm not going to flick it out or anything like that, I just want to give a bit of dimension to the lid or the lash line. Then I'm just going to take a little pencil brush and just soften it ever so slightly. So for mascara, the mascara I'm trying to use up currently is the Ilia Fullest Lash Mascara. So I'm going to go ahead and really load up the upper lashes. Okay, so finally onto lips. So like I said, I got 2 lip products in the kit, in the Naturissimo calendar, so I only use one today. So I've got the Kosas Hot Liner, so it's a hyaluronic acid contouring lip liner in soft caramel brown, or I've got the Illamasqua lip crown in tan nude. So part of me wants to try the Kosas one just because it's something a little bit different. Not a shade, but the kind of concept of it. But I mean, they're basically the same shade. That's the Kosas one, that's the Illamasqua one. So I think I'll give the Kosas one a try today, and then next time I'll definitely make sure I use the Illamasqua one. So yeah, it comes with a little, obviously the pencil, and then you get a smudger, and you get a sharpener. So yeah, this is supposed to contour the lips, so we'll see. I think this is going to be too like orange nude for me to contour. We'll give that illusion anyway. I mean, it glides on lovely, I will say that. I think it's definitely in my shade, kind of like nude in terms of nude lip liners. In terms of contouring, I don't really know. To be honest, I've never really tried a contouring lip liner. I think because my lip colour is naturally a bit more pink on the pink side, I think it would need to be a bit like kind of similar to my lip line, but lip shade, but slightly darker. Let's blend this in. So it blends in nicely to give that kind of softer appearance. Like I said, the shade is really pretty, I just don't know about contouring for my lip shade. But yeah, no, overall I actually quite like this lip liner, to be fair. It's really pretty. Do you know, I don't think I want to add lipstick to that. I quite like how it looks. So I don't add a slight gloss in the middle, but not something really glossy. Sometimes you can do something a bit odd. I'm going to take the Luminizer from RMS, because I think this might be quite a good one to use, and just dab a little bit in the centre. Do you know, I take back the translucentness of this, because on my lips it is giving a little bit of an icy feel. So potentially this might not work for all skin tones as I originally thought. But I like how it looks on the lips with that lip line actually. That would be really cool if you want to create like a frosty, wintry look. I like that. I just want to go a little bit over my top lip line again because I think I put a bit too much of the Luminizer near my Cupid's bow. I like how the bottom bit looks, so I'm just going to quickly go ever so slightly. Okay, this is the final look. So like I said, I just wanted something quite soft and simple, just partly so I can try out some new products, and also because I know I've done quite a few bold looks recently, and I know I want to do quite a grey grungy look for the next one. So something just a little bit soft, quite simple, trying a few new products. The blush is still there. I still think it could do with a bit more of a punch, ever so slightly. I think it's a bit too soft, and I think I'm going to lose that colour relatively quickly in the day. The Luminizer I really like I said, I don't think it's as transparent as I thought it was. It has got a bit of an icy feel to it, but I think it's really pretty on the cheeks. It gives definitely that wet finish, there's no shimmer in it. It just gives it a nice gloss. Obviously the eyes are products I've used before, and then yeah, the lip liner I really like. I don't know about I like the contouring effect it's giving for my lips, because I don't think it's quite the right shade. But in terms of like using it as an actual lip liner, it applied really nicely, and I like the colour of the lip liner, just not for a contouring effect, because it reminds me of Lolo's True Nude. Is that what it's called? True Nude? Soft Nude, which I'm almost out of, so this could be kind of a replacement. So yeah, just a nice, soft, simple look. Like I said, I kind of want to do a grey grungy look next time, so a bit more intense. But yeah, this is the final look. Let me know what you think and what you thought of those products that I tried today. Like I said, I've got a couple more products to play with from that box, which I will do, but I want to use up, for mascara wise, I want to use up the other mascaras first. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. If you've got any requests for future videos, leave them down below, any questions. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.